It's day 3 of the Janet-Hinds trial here in Chattanooga.
Yes, Hinds is accused of hitting and killing Chattanooga police officer Officer Galinger back in 2019. News 12's Jolie Poole brings us up to speed on today's proceedings at tonight's top local story.
It has been quite the day inside the state of Tennessee versus Janet-Hinds trial. One of the key arguments in day 3 was what was Janet-Hinds' blood alcohol content level at the time of the crash. There is speculation from both sides, but the definite answer is still unknown. In Wednesday's proceedings, we heard more from the state's witnesses and listened to estimations regarding blood alcohol content and the speed of the crash at the time of impact. The state called multiple witnesses to the stand, including Hamilton County District Attorney's digital forensics investigator, an EPB employee, and several TBI agents. TBI agent Berge, who specializes in DNA, was tasked with testing multiple swabs and evidence from the crime scene.
The sampling of the possible tissue and the DNA profile that was obtained matched Exhibit 17A, which is Officer Galinger. The full windshield that was submitted to the lab, and I swabbed the exterior facing portion. And for that, the DNA profile obtained was consistent with Exhibit 17A, Officer Galinger.
Another witness for the defense was TBI toxologist Mike Little. Little was asked to make a retrograde analysis of Janet-Hinds' blood alcohol content based on the number of drinks she consumed, her sex, and an estimate of the alcohol elimination rate based on her weight.
Based upon the calculation of Widmark and then compensating for the amount of time that took place, I estimated that her alcohol concentration was between a 0.14 and a 0.18 grams percent.
The state's legal limit is 0.08. The defense refuted, stating that the state's calculation was incorrect because it had not factored in Hinds' precise weight. At the time of booking, Hinds weighed in at 168.6 pounds, not the 150 pounds used by the state. The toxologist stated that the weight change would have made a difference, shifting the BAC to approximately 0.15 to 0.11%.
If you had the correct body weight, these would have been your numbers, not the numbers that you had previously testified to on direct examination.
I can agree that if I had been supplied 168.6 pounds, that is the calculation that I would have performed.
The state then called traffic officer Joe Warren to the stand, where he testified about the specifics of the crash that evening.
I was surprised at where Nicholas was found. The officer was found. They showed me where he was standing when he was struck, and the distance was really unexpected for being a surface street. For a roadway that's 35 miles an hour, he was thrown, as we found out later with measurements, approximately 160 feet.
Court proceedings will continue for day 4 of this trial tomorrow morning. I'll continue to keep you updated. In Chattanooga, Jolie Poole, News 12 Now.